Well, I'm just reading a newspaper, which is, in my opinion, the best form of getting the news. And I believe that's because this is very easy to get. You can get it at gas stations, supermarkets, anywhere. It's very convenient. You're able to take it with you everywhere. You can just pick this up and take it anywhere with you, so it's convenient. Put it in your purse and read it later on.
Mr. Science, distinguished panel, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm a private citizen. My name is Salvador Gomez. I'm also known as a poor man walking. First of all, I have a couple of comments that might generate a response. The first thing is Tanya Loya. She's so young and a trustee with the Socorro Independent School District. This kind of bravery, I do not have. I never had it. So I admire you.
Thank you.
You have a question?
I'm timing you.
No comment. To the panel, it is my observation that there is a partisan reporting atmosphere within the media, television stations, and especially the El Paso Times. They tend to lean towards one side of an issue instead of a balanced reporting. Now, lately, I'd say within the past couple of months, the only television station that is leaning towards a balanced reporting forum is KVIA. As expressed by their late night show on Sunday nights, what is it with Darren Hunt?
Extra?
Extra, exactly. I was on one of those.
Yes, you were. Thank you.
1 minute, 1 minute. I'm timing you.
Yes. Partisan reporting is boring. And it leaves the viewing public with a sense that it's not worth tuning into. So I hope that KVIA expands on covering the two sides of an issue. And the other media, the other television stations, follow what you're saying.
I want to just jump. There are a lot of biases in media. Partisanship is not a major one. I think what winds up happening is, in a lot of cases, is that you have journalists that are ill-prepared and underprepared, don't have time to work on stories properly, and so stories come out incomplete. But this idea that there's either some liberal cabal or some right-wing corporate cabal that's controlling media, it's just not borne out by the facts. And I'm not suggesting at all that the media are perfect in this country. I think far from it. There are a lot bigger problems to worry about than partisanship in the media. And I'm talking primarily about TV news broadcasting and newspapers and news magazines. I'm not talking about talk radio, because those are different animals. But I think the idea that media are suffering because they're either too liberal or too conservative just misses the point completely about what's really going on out there.
That kind of led to this major discussion. And one of the questions that had come up, and especially to the niche publications, was, you know, we were all refusing to take the El Paso Times, or some of us had been refusing for several years. Do you have, or do you think you are taking away some of that readership and that you should, or last night Bob Moore said everybody should read everything and not trust anyone to get a broader picture. He wasn't saying be paranoid, but, and I'm asking. Be paranoid.
Everyone should read everything, but if you're only going to read one thing, you should read newspapers.
And so you want to up your circulation, even if, and you want people to read you instead of the El Paso Link?
And also, I think that it's important to have another voice to, you know, one of the things that happens is if you only have one major voice in a community, you tend to frame an issue. And so if, you know, there's not a Lisa Davis out there banging on the doors, but someone you've never heard of, you might not take that other point of view as seriously. And when you have other publications involved in helping frame the issues, the conversation becomes broadened, and that's ultimately good for the community.
And there's so much news in this community that doesn't get reported. There's plenty of room for other voices, whether it's El Paso Link or Newspaper Tree or the TV stations. And what Scott said about why should every station lead with the same story. Why not break out on your own, show to your viewers or your readers that you realize there are other things going on. We don't want to see the El Paso Times go out of business, although we were very sorry when the Herald Post went out of business because that ended the competition between those two media organizations. But it's important that there'll be multiple sources bringing different kinds of stories to the attention of the community, and that's partially what we see as our role at El Paso Link.
Where all the good people go?
For a story, introduce different voices to different newscasts as the story progresses, and then file a different version for online, and then on the online version make sure you attach all of the different people that didn't make air, and all of the documents and all